Call to order for the Town of St. John Town Council meeting for June 11th, 2025. Could we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing for a moment of silence? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You could remain standing for a moment of silence, perhaps keep the city of Los Angeles in mind. Thank you. You may be seated. Town Manager Billy, if we could have roll call, please.
Jerry Sweats.
Present.
And, are we on? Yeah, okay. Christian Jorgensen.
Present.
Mike Bovat.
Present.
Wayne Pondinas.
Present.
Ann Oster.
Present.
Beth Hernandez absent. Joe Svetnoff.
Here.
And Bill Manisopoulos present.
Thank you, Billy. Picked up for public comment. There was no one that signed up. Did anybody care for public comment? If not, moving on to item 5, approval of minutes for the May 28th, 2025 Town Council meeting minutes. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion. I have a second. Can we have a roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats.
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bovat.
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Yes.
Ann Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Moving on to item 6, public hearing. A, additional appropriation of lease rental revenue bond proceeds. 1, proof of publication. Attorney Svetnoff.
Proofs of publication have been supplied, Mr. President, at this time. They are legal, proper, and we should move forward with the public hearing.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Opening remarks, Billy.
This is for the additional appropriations of the bond proceeds to be placed in there per the State Board of Accounts guideline.
Thank you for that. And anything on the presentation?
If Greg wants to make, or Tom wants to make a comment.
Good morning. So this public hearing is, as Billy mentioned, on the additional appropriation of the bond proceeds. These bond proceeds would be additional funds that are received by the town, and so this public hearing relates to appropriating those bond proceeds for the Heartland Park project.
All right, thank you for that clarification, Tom. We're now going to open for public comment. Is there anyone here for public comment? We didn't have anyone to sign in. I didn't see anything. Anyone for public comment? All right, if no public comment, we are going to close the public hearing. Do we have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. We have a roll call, Billy?
Yes.
Me?
Yes. Sorry, Jerry Sweats.
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Michael Bovat.
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Aye.
Ann Oster.
Aye.
All right, public hearing is closed. Motion carries 5-0. Item 7, agenda items, financial matters of the corporation. There's a request to purchase. There are a total of 3 requests to purchase and a combined total of $38,083.55. I see someone from the clerk treasurer's office has joined us. Katie, I don't know if, Billy, you want to comment on that, or if you have any paperwork on that. We'll just go to Billy.
Yeah.
He's ready for that.
Just let the record show that Katie Goley is in attendance for the clerk treasurer's office.
Thank you. And then for the request to purchase, did you want to comment on those, Billy?
Yes, I will. So there's 3 requests to purchase in the amount of $38,083.55. The first one is to Art Hill Ford for $4,383.55, and that was for ambulance 2107, and that was for an AC repair. Number 2 was to ESRI, ESRI. That's for $28,400. That's for our year 3 of a 3-year agreement for our software maintenance agreement. And then number 3 is to Leon's Fabrications for $5,300 for Public Works Truck 425. They did some work on the bat cab and the light fixtures.
Okay, thank you for that, Billy. Do I have a motion to pay the request to purchase?
So moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Can we have a roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen,
Aye.
Mike Bobat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas,
Aye.
and Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 2, accounts payable voucher dated June 11th, 2025, representing payment for payroll, supplies, services, and equipment rendered to the town of St. John at a combined total of $1,748,552.62. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Can we have a roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Actually, it should be 67 cents. And if you
Yes.
modify that motion, I will vote yes. Yes.
I thought you said 6.
I thought he did too, but
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Could be to Mike, or,
that's fine. So it's $1,748, or for $748, $552.67.
very good.
So Ann Oster first, and then Christian seconded. Jerry Sweats,
Yes.
Christian Jorgensen,
Aye.
Mike Bobat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Aye.
Ann Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Ordinances and resolution number 8A, consider resolution 2025-06-11A. A resolution by the Town Council of the Town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana, adopting the fiscal plan and establishing a definite policy for the annexation of certain real property commonly known as 10122 Parish Avenue, St. John, Indiana. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adopt resolution 2025-06-11A.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. All those in, or I'm sorry, roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bobat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Aye.
Ann Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item B, adoption of ordinance 1867, an ordinance of the Town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana, annexing adjacent and contiguous territory. Could you just make a comment on that, Billy?
Yeah, this is for the 80, for annexing the 81 acres in between the CSX and the Norfolk Southern Line.
The Schilling project, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adopt ordinance 1867.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion, I have a second to adopt ordinance 1867. Could we have a roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bobat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Aye.
Ann Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. C, consider resolution 2025-06-11B, a resolution of the Town Council of the Town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana, approving a lease between the St. John Redevelopment Authority and the St. John Redevelopment Commission and taking other actions related thereto. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adopt resolution 2025-06-11B.
I'll second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Can we have a roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bobat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Yes.
Ann Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item 9, Town Council action. A, motion to allow Police Department to sell 18 Motorola APX, and there was a misprint here, I understand it's 6,000 was the type, APX 6,000 portable radios that are no longer in use. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Can we have a roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bobat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas,
Aye.
and Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Item B, motion to approve a special exception for 12240 West 83rd Place to allow for use of a sports court within a residentially zoned district, and there was a favorable recommendation from the BZA. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Do I have a
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bovat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas,
Aye.
and Oster.
Aye.
Thank you. Item C, motion to approve agreement between the town of St. John and Harry A. and Catherine A. Snell to allow access to their property for Freedom Fest fireworks. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Roll call, Billy?
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen.
Aye.
Mike Bovat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas.
Aye.
Pondinas, sorry, excuse me, Wayne. And Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. Moving on to 10, reports and correspondence from the town council. Any reports or correspondence?
Yeah, I'd like to report on the Kmart property. I heard from Del DeMayo. They plan on closing on the property in mid-July, and they're waiting on state approval for their plans. And the goal is to start construction prior to August 1st.
Well, that is excellent. That's great. It's going to be a awesome deal there. Anyone else for a comment?
Another increase in AV.
Yes. Thank you for that, Vice President Christian. All right, moving on to town manager, Billy.
No reports at this time, Mr. President.
Our clerk treasurer, Christie.
No reports.
Okay, thank you. Item 11, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I have a motion, I have a second.
I second.
Got a motion and a second. Billy, roll call.
Jerry Sweats,
Aye.
Christian Jorgensen,
Aye.
Mike Bovat,
Aye.
Wayne Pondinas,
Aye.
and Oster.
Aye.
Motion carries 5-0. We are adjourned.